2018 for Aries. And what I really kept coming across was a message that's talking about our finances, okay, for Aries, September 2018. The very first card I pulled was the Hierophant, and it was reversed. Okay, so this right here was the very first card I pulled. The next card I pulled was the reversed. I think this is the Six of Wands here, reversed. And after that, I got the World card. And to be a little bit quicker, I may not show each one because it has to focus every time. But the World card, and then I got the Ace of Swords, and I got the Queen of Pentacles, and then I pulled the High Priestess, and it was reversed, and I pulled the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so basically from what I'm seeing, when you look at the Hierophant card reversed, it means challenging the status quo, which is, of course, an Aries. Isn't that the personality often of an Aries, to challenge the status quo? So what I feel like is perhaps the new job you may go into, or the direction or path that you have to go on, it may be a little bit outside the box. It may not be what those around you expect for you to do, but it is your path, and it is the way that you need to go. And so I see, I also, to pull some clarification upon that reversed Hierophant card, because the Hierophant means tradition or things like that. Aries likes to lead the way, and they like to buck tradition sometimes, and not so much like being disrespectful or hateful of what has been, but they want to do something new or different, and they don't like to be boxed in. Aries is a flame, and would you ever put a flame in a box? No, it will burn all borders. So Aries, I think you're like this. You're a person of passion. I don't know if you could see this. So this was my clarification card, the Knight of Wands. And this person can move quickly. And so I kind of feel like September means you're going to be seeing some movement even as you move, you know, and you won't have any blockages in the way of your path, of your road. You won't see blockages in the way of your path or of your road, okay? So, and all you have to do is make up your mind to follow that path that is right for you. I'm not sure if this will show up right, but it might flip the letters around for now. But you are going to see some stages of growth, and you are going to, perhaps, since you're going a different route, but you've been planning this or working on this for a while, it may feel like, you know, this is a card, if it was upright, it would mean recognition. Well, you may feel like you don't want recognition. You may have some fear. You don't want recognition. You don't want people to recognize you. You're just trying to do your own thing. And you're not looking for any hand claps or anything. But anyway, I asked for more clarification on that card, because even as you go forward, you may get some public recognition. You may get some recognition and things like that. But this right here, I pulled this reverse, the Moon card, and this means fear. So maybe you don't want recognition because of fear, but you need to move forward with that which you know is the right way and path for you, even if it is untraditional from the way that you've been raised or taught. But you know that this is how God and your angels are leading you, okay? So you may see some upheavals because it's a sign that you need to move forward. It may be a blessing in disguise, that you need to move forward. You may perhaps need to keep that new venture a secret because the nosies have to know your business and they can't handle it. And while you don't want any recognition, you will have recognition anyway by those that count and by those that matter, okay? You will have that anyway. Look, there are changes. You have completed a cycle. You have completed your lesson or part of your journey that you needed to complete. You have completed something that you had to learn. Now you have your tools, okay, Aries? You have your tools so that you can pull it out of your bag of tricks and work what you need to work. Work your work, or go after that venture, or go after that purpose that you know that you're made for, you've been prepared for. And this is the Ace of Swords. It can mean victory, breakthroughs, and this is what time it is, okay? There's breakthroughs for a lot of people. And maybe it looks like you had to quit your job, and maybe it looks like you had to fire your boss, but you're having a breakthrough if you'll just go on and do the thing that you're meant to do because you're prepared, and do your tricks that you and while you're transitioning. But for sure there is forward movement, okay? So remember this, guy, there's forward movement and stages of growth, okay? Now the High Priestess reversed means, listen to your inner voice. Perhaps maybe you have to go with going against the grain and against the flow. As long as it's not destructive, then that is what your angels are guiding you to do. So you may have to sit down and write out your options, develop your options. I'm not sure if you can see that. But if you sit down and develop your options and just make the path a little bit more clear, you'll see the way as to how you're to go about this, okay? So right now I have the Emperor, which stands for structure and solid foundation. So what is that thing that you've been trying to build, that venture? I feel like this is Aries, is a builder, a starter, upper, a bootstrapper. You're a healer, you're an intuitive person. This talks about, I believe this is the Seven of Pentacles. This says lacking ambition or focus. Well, first I pulled this card right here, okay? And this card right here is the Nine of Pentacles. This card right here means self-sufficiency. And I needed to have a little more clarity on that. And I felt like you'll feel like you're self-sufficient, but I felt like there was more that was being said and I couldn't gather it at the moment. So I asked for clarification, and that's when I in doing that new thing that you're to do, that untraditional thing, okay? So you need to do what you feel you were made to do and craft and work. And I feel I didn't get any cards telling about love and relationships, but it doesn't mean that you won't see progress and stages of growth happening in that. This is what I'm getting for Aries, September 2018, and thank you so much. And if you would like any spiritual guidance, any spiritual counseling, any answers, you can ask me 2 to 3 questions and email me at spiritualguidance@aol.com. Again, that is spiritualguidance@aol.com. My link will be below the video. I have been helping people with spiritual answers to their life for over 15 years. I can gain hidden knowledge, supernatural answers for you, and just help you out with the real practical things of life by helping to get some answers to you. Is the person cheating on you? Do they think of cheating? Are you on the right career path? Are you walking through the right door. Which door should you choose? Who is your secret enemy? Who is really for you and who is really not for you? What are their intentions? What are their motives? And what are their thoughts and feelings for you, about you, against you? I can help you to know exactly what's what around you. If you need extra eyes to see, I'm here for you. So contact me at spiritualguidance@aol.com. Again, it's spiritualguidance@aol.com. The link will be below. Ask 2 to 3 questions, and hopefully it's on the same subject, but it doesn't have to be. And I will give you a recorded answer and email it back to you. Also, if you would like me to answer those questions for you, up to 2 to 3 questions at the most per, answering session or message or reading or prophetic message that you need, it will be $25. And all you do is go to PayPal and put in, the donation amount that you want to give. The minimum needs to be $25, and I will definitely get back to you ASAP. And email me those questions as well. Let me know in the subject line that you need a reading, okay? Or you need your angel messages. I also have a gift and ability to speak with those who have crossed over to the other side. They are not dead. They are not gone. It just seems that, you're missing them, but they are still here with us, and they are actually often as angels guiding. So I can help with those things as well. God's given me a gift for this. I've been doing this for over 15 years.